No, you can all be on one mat. We're going to be together. It's going to be Tantra yoga.
And then they
So,
could be over there closer to themselves.
so you'll wind up basically joining each other on the mat
You're going to
anyway.
be on the same mat
Oh,
at
we'll be
some
on the
point.
same mat.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
But you can actually scoot them together if you need to.
Good morning.
Good morning, Reggie.
Hey, brother, how you feeling?
Good. How are you?
We can go around the room and allow everybody to introduce themselves and where
It
you
was
guys
cool.
came from. We can start right here and go around if you guys would
Okay.
like.
I'm Darren. This is my wife Dallas. We're from Ocean Springs.
I'm Kat. My trail name is Gypsy Moon. Trailers call me Gypsy. I always go for the waterfalls and talk to the moon, but I reside in Jackson.
Reggie, from New Orleans. Um, that's about it. I'm just waking up.
I'm Sage. I'm from a little bit of everywhere, but right now I'm living on a boat in Slidell.
Oh, miles from New Orleans.
Tina, my burner name is Katrina because my friends say I'm a force of nature. So, kind of like that.
I
By
test.
the way, this is a dream that has dreamed me for 30 years. Been out here that I always feel like I'm playing Marco Polo with God, the universe. Like, more of this, God, oh, less of this. And this is what it feels like. It's finally becoming like this feels like the dream is going, ah, yes, more of this, please.
I'm Baba. It's my wife, Sunflower. She got me on this yoga journey years ago by, I would say, needling me to death. Slowly giving me tiny little hints all the time, and I couldn't be more grateful for it because it's helped our relationship. I, it's just impossible to explain how much it's helped our relationship. And finding this place out here was just beautiful.
I'm AKA Sunflower. My burner name is Freya. And Tina found me and loved me back to me who I am today. And gave me all the love I needed to be who I am and speak my truth. And as we begin today, would you like to introduce Tantra first?
Oh, you can go ahead with the rose petals.
As we begin today, I would like everyone to take a minute to gaze into your partner's eyes. And take a couple of petals with you and put them in your hand. If you'd like to take a fresh petal, just break it off and share part of your petals with your partner. The petal represents a kind of love that needs no condition. Because a flower offers its fragrance to everyone, no discrimination. It's like the sun. The sun shines on all things without preference. Now I would like the feminine side to take the petals and to start by caressing your partner's legs. And if you're by yourself, take the petals and just rub them all over you. Being mindful, caressing your partner, making eye gaze, making a connection. In silence, there's so much said that's not said. Being mindful to stay here and to stay present. Notice what sensations are already coming over you as you become more present with your partner. Now take your petal and do a call and respond. Say your partner's name and allow your partner to say their name back to you. Dennis.
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 Baba.
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 Now take your petal and place it behind your partner's left ear. And whisper his name or her name in their ear. Now I want you to bow down before your partner Go down to the earth, allowing your fingertips to touch their knees, having gratitude and sinking into what's already awakening within you. I offer my love. Come back up into Namaste. I offer my love without condition. May my love always shine above you as the sun. Now in Namaste in silence, it's so much more powerful to say I love you in silence now and gaze into your partner's eyes. And breathe. Finding some root connection right here in your Muladhara, your root chakra. Finding some center. Breathing. Now the masculine side is going to take his pedal and he's going to caress his partner, starting down at their legs, coming up and breathing, making eye gaze and connection along the way. You can do the call and repeat. You can say your partner's name.
Teresa.
You can be a little playful with it if you like. Being mindful, caressing your partner, giving them some of that beautiful unconditional love of the crushed fragrance of the flower that gives its offering with no discrimination. And breathe. Now, as you place your petal and you say their name and call it back to you, and you place your petal, repeat after me. I offer my love without condition.
I offer my love without condition.
May my love always shine above you as the sun.
May my love always shine above you as the sun.
Now bow down to the earth before your partner. Give gratitude for what's awakening within you right now. Ease back up into Namaste and find some gazement into your partner's eyes. Remember, when we gaze into our partner's eyes with silence and with intent, and when we make that pure connection, there's unspoken words, there's unspoken thoughts, there's everything, there's the energy within us. Now I'm going to let my Baba take over and guide you guys.
I'd like to begin by giving a brief summary of Tantra, what it means to me, its philosophy. I'll start by saying what all Tantrikas say, is Tantra is not about sex. It's about opening your mind and accepting the divine in you and your partner, but you can only accept the divine in your partner once you've accepted it in you. In Sanskrit, the word Tantra means to weave. Tan meaning to open yourself spiritually, to open yourself to where you can get connected with your partner, to open yourself to where you're giving your trust to somebody. Although the origins of Tantra in Hindu and Buddhist, it's not related to sex. This practice can bring a couple together in a sensual way that they never thought they could be before. The word Tantra being broken down, Tan meaning to open, and Tra meaning a tool. So whatever that tool is, whether it's yoga, mindfulness, Tantra, meditation, whatever that tool is to get you where you need to be, that's what it means. So we'll begin soul gazing, facing your partner, seated cross-legged in front of each other, and allow them to do the same.
I'm going to go sit with her.
Okay. Bring your hands to prayer or Anjali Mudra at your heart and focus into your partner's eyes. Don't look past their eyes. Don't look before them, just into their eyes. And accept them for who they are and what they mean. Let your mind melt into their presence, to where all you see is their love and their wanting and their innermost soul opening. Know that each of you are in a safe place. You can open your heart and accept their presence with no embarrassment, no shame, no awkwardness. If you happen to get emotional and tears start to arise, just know that they are healing and accepted. Now, while the feminine is still in prayer at her heart, gazing upon her partner, bowing before her, the masculine will bow down to her knees and place his fingertips gently on her legs or her knees. You can come into hero's pose if you like, to where you're just sitting on top of your knees if it's more comfortable. Which sometimes it's more comfortable for me to sit like that. Now just understand the beauty and the feminine power that your partner has. Accept her power and her presence. And then the masculine will slowly rise back up into prayer, facing his partner. Now while the masculine is in prayer at his heart, gazing upon his partner, bowing before him, the feminine will bow down to the knees of her partner and place her hands on his legs, understanding the strength and the masculine power that he has. Accept his power and his presence. The connection and the revolution of the chakras are important in Tantra. This connection allows the energies to not just be sexual or heartfelt, it combines them. It gives them a safe place of love and sensuality. The feminine will now rise back up into prayer. Just focus on your partner, their eyes, their soul. Because our chakras are forever turning, but sometimes they get stuck or they slow down, and that's when we notice the connections aren't not as strong. So in this practice, we'll sit just a little closer together, knees almost touching, facing each other. And reach out and take your partner's hands. Now in this practice, we're gonna connect our breath, but our breath is gonna be connected opposite. As the feminine breathes in, the masculine will breathe out. And don't try to force it right now, but as the feminine's breathing in, she will pull her masculine's hands towards her sacral chakra and bring that energy all the way up to her heart. And then exhale and give that back to your partner's heart. And as he breathes in, he's going to bring it down to his sacral chakra. And exhale, giving it back to her. So just create this wheel with your own breath in your own time. As you're breathing out, you're giving. As you're breathing in, you're accepting. And just slowly, just create this wheel. We're combining our sacral and our heart chakra together, not only in each other, but in ourselves. Just a few more breaths here. Now come to a still position. Feel the energy still circulating. You are both now one. Now let's get seated back to back. Just get your partner's spine up against your spine. In yoga, the heart is thought of as in the front and in the back. It's 360 degrees all the way around us. So in this pose, even though you're doing the opposite move, your hearts are still going to be connected. So think about how that translates to you in life off of the mat. Seated back to back, you're going to take your right arm and extend it behind you and grab your partner's left knee. Then you're going to take your left hand and grab your right knee. And on an in-breath, you're going to raise your crown to the sky and twist just a little bit more on your exhale. Just a nice, gentle twist here. Don't overextend yourself. Just relax. Let your partner support you. Feel their breath on your back. Return your gaze back to the front. Now untwist. And then take your left hand and bring it to your partner's right knee. Take your right hand and put it on your left knee. And breathe in and gently twist. Notice how your breath is connected, whether it's the same, both going in or both going out, or the opposite. It doesn't matter. You're both connected. Return your gaze back to the front. Untwist. Now this is going to be a seated fold and a back bend. While you're back to back, we'll begin with the masculine. If you'd like to, you could take your feet and set them out straight if you don't want them cross-legged, if it's uncomfortable, but you'll fold forward as far as you can and your partner is going to lie down on your back. And the partner that's lying back, it really helps if you can open your hands and open your palms to the sky and open your heart chakra. Both of your hearts are together, just giving everything that both of you have. Gently ease back up into a seated position, straight up. And now we'll do the opposite. The feminine will fold forward and the masculine will lie on her back. All the way back. And if you can get to where you can lay your head on their spine and gently rock your head back and forth, giving your partner a little massage on their spine. Gently come back up into a seated position. Now I'd like the feminine to turn sideways on the mat and open their legs and let the masculine straddle them on the outside, to sit behind them. This is going to be a gentle forward fold. So if you want to stick your feet out, the masculine has his feet out by her, on the outside of hers. She is going to gently fold forward, either grab his feet or hers, whichever. If you want to grab the outside of his feet, massage his feet just a little bit while he rubs your back and slowly holds you into this pose. Just slowly waking up our muscles in our back. Gently ease back up to the seated position. And now let's switch places where the feminine is on the outside. And to whatever degree, whatever comfort you can get in, he will gently fold forward. Being sure to massage his back, rub his back, his shoulders, down his side, just making that connection. And gently ease back up into a seated position. So usually we'll start with the feminine on this pose, but now we're going to start with the masculine. Stay seated just like you are. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, so take your butt and move it away from your feminine partner just a little bit. Give a little bit of space in there. And you can start out by leaning back on them and just grabbing your bottom of your feet or your toes. This is going to be a double toe hold. And just lean back into your partner and trust. Lean all the way back into your partner. That's good. If it's just one leg, that's fine. And keep your knees bent. You don't have to straighten your knees out. This is supposed to be comfortable. So however you can get comfort in this pose, remember all the while leaning back on your partner. She's got you. She's got all of you. Gently ease your feet back to the ground. And now let's switch positions where the masculine is on the outside. In the same pose, the feminine's going to lean back into the masculine. You can do double toe hold, or you can grab the outside of your feet, whatever's comfortable. And just know that the masculine has you supported. This is a beautiful way to like completely trust in your partner, to know that they have you while being in a vulnerable position. And gently ease back to the ground, your feet back to the ground. Now this is one of my favorite poses, and not everybody's going to be able to do it. It took me forever to do it. It is a partner's boat pose. So we're going to seat facing each other. So seat facing each other, sit back from each other a little bit. So you want to get on the mat, on the ends of the mat, or like you're getting there, but get back a little further to where your feet, your toes are kind of just about touching each other on the mat. So this pose has a lot to do with the trust and the balance each partner gives each other. So we'll start with our toes starting to touch each other, and then you can either use your hands under your thighs to support you, or you can simply place them behind you to support you. But you're going to take your toes and you're going to roll the palms of your feet up together into a boat pose, and any way which is comfortable. And you start to feel your thighs start to engage a little bit. We're starting to heat your core up just a little bit. Now exhale and let your feet come back to the ground. We're going to do this 2 more times. Lay over your knees and just relax for a second. And then let's go back into a supported boat pose with your partner. And just trust that they've got you and you've got them. Gently bring your feet back down, lay your arms over your knees and relax. Roll out your spine just a little bit. And one last time, let's ease back into boat pose.
This is your chance. Rolling down
Okay, everybody ease back to the mat. Now seating facing each other still, cross-legged. Get a little closer to each other. If you can cross your legs, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine. Just whatever's comfortable for you. Take your right arm and place it on your partner's right knee. Now take your left hand and place it at the base of your own spine, and use your partner and just twist. Take a nice spinal twist. Twist from the center of the spine, not from the lower, not from the upper, but try and focus on the center. Nice and gentle. Return your gaze back to your partner. Untwist out of this. Now take your left hand, place it on their left knee. Gently twist into this. Good morning. Return your gaze back to the front. Untwist out of this. Now this one is going to be a fun one. It might seem a little awkward or weird to get into, but usually you're used to having your partner's butt get kind of close to your face. So, just saying. See how Teresa, our sunflower, just got with her partner. I'd like all the feminines to get with the masculines just like that. That is the perfect cue. Thank you. Now, there's something you can do, the masculine can do. You can leave your legs straight out. I actually prefer my legs straight out. But if you prefer them cross,
do you want your legs out or
whichever's comfortable for you.
I didn't ask.
So you're going to lie all the way down, bring your chest, your entire body, and relax onto the mat or into your masculine's legs. So, yeah, you can give them a little massage. That's enjoyable. Let's start by rubbing their sides just a little bit, just massaging their lower lumbars and loosening that area up a little bit. Now she is going to take her hands and reach back for you. Now you're going to grab and interlock your hands on her wrist. Okay, we're going to wait. She's enjoying the massage. So just the wrist. We don't want to go all the way up the hands, because when you lean back, I want you to lean all the way back. And she's going to come up into a supported locust pose. She's going to raise her chest, her legs, everything, and you're going to lay all the way back. But remember not to pull too far. Just be comfortable. You'll be able to feel whether there's discomfort. You're opening your heart to the ground right now. This is beautiful. The supported locust pose, relaxing down to the mat again. Just breathe out, everybody relax to the mat. And just focus and breathe in. Now on a nice in-breath, come on back up. Pull yourself back up into the supported locust pose. Okay, the women are doing awesome and the men are being very supportive. Okay, back to the mat. Now, the funny part. Let's switch places. So this masculine side that us guys have is always so bravado, and it's so it seems so tough and seems impenetrable sometimes. So just simply getting into this pose and letting your partner support you is you giving up all that you have. But yeah, let's start by massaging their lumbar just a little bit. And whenever that masculine is ready, they can reach their hands back and you can grab and interlock your wrist with theirs. And on an in-breath, you're going to raise your head, your feet, and the masculine's going to pull their arms back. And just breathe into this. And just feel the support that your partner has for you. She has got all of you. It's beautiful. Ease back down on out breath. Massage them, rub them just a little bit. And on an in-breath, come on back up. One more time. This is simply beautiful, y'all. Exhale gently back to the mat. And for our power of 3, we're going to do it one more time. Nice big in-breath. Let everything raise to the sky and let your feminine help you. And then exhale gently back to the mat. We can crawl out of this pose here. We have another little difficult pose, and Teresa talked me into trying this, and I keep calling her Teresa. She's going to get mad at me. But this is a supported bridge and a full bow pose. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but the masculine is going to get into the bridge pose. Just go ahead and lie down just like this, and you can use that this block to take. I would like to take the block and I put it under my spine right there.
You make your knees get a little bit further off from mine and lay forward to me. I'm going to support you while you go into full locust.
And now the feminine is going to lie down onto the masculine, all the way down. Just lay down on her body.
All the way down. Now, put your knees a little bit further. Balance on me. Get on me. Go back and grab your feet, and I'm going to support you. But you got to get your other leg on top of my leg.
It's a little difficult.
Spotter.
You may come over there.
I think we should just pass this pose up.
Let me have her.
Okay, come here, Dylan. We're going to get this. All right. You just lie down on me. Your knees are going to be below mine a little bit. So lay your entire body right here on me. Come on down. All the way down on me. Just like that. Now, get yourself balanced. Now, I've got you. Do you think you could reach back and bend, grab your feet? I've got you.
Y'all see her?
Oh, Dylan's got it. Yeah. How's that feel?
Good. I feel like I'm crushing your lungs.
You're not crushing me at all. Okay, gently ease out. All the way down. And there you go.
Anybody else want to try it?
Good morning. Pull you up a mat anywhere you can. There's one over there also if you like. Or you could use your own. Or that mat, I think that mat's free over there. See, at first nobody thought they could do this.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
No, you're doing it right. You're perfect. You could take a block and support your under your back, right there beside you.
Oh, I have something
Oh,
for
y'all
you.
came at just the right time.
Yeah. You actually did show up for one of the most beautiful poses in all of yoga.
What is this pose called?
Well, this is supported bridge and bow. So, when you get to this, I need some sitting. You go over there and sit with her. Okay, let's see them get into the supported bridge and bow.
You're doing great. Yeah, your knees should be a little bit further back than
And
his.
the matching shirts make it really work.
You're doing
Yeah,
great.
scoot back.
Keep pushing
There
back
you
a bit
go.
further.
Now you grab her hips and support her.
Now you support her and let her get in the pose.
And then she's going to bend and grab her feet. Lie all your body weight on his. There you go. Yes.
You got this. It's about trust.
Okay, guys, for our absolute final pose, which is the most, like I said, the most powerful, the most beautiful pose that I have ever been in with my wife. It is completely connecting, loving, trusting, giving, receiving. But I really want you to, while you're in this pose, I want you to just lose all of your armor, just every tiny piece, especially our masculine sides. And for the feminines, you have a masculine side as well. So just lose everything and imagine just melting into each other, becoming one solid entity. So the masculine will sit cross-legged, or he can extend his feet straight out, whichever is more comfortable for him. And the feminine is going to take her seat on top of his lap. And just completely rest and relax your entire body. Lay your head next to theirs. Lay your chin on their shoulder. This is Shiva Shakti pose. Just let your breath relax. Don't force the breath. The Shiva Shakti pose is a power of transformation and liberation. The masculine side represents consciousness. The feminine is the activating and the energizing principle. When these these two energies unite and come together at the crown chakra. It sparks a transformation in the form of spiritual and sensual enlightenment. Just imagine melting into each other and becoming one. And just giving every single bit of love you have and receiving every bit of love they have. But beginning with the masculine first, I want you to whisper and repeat after me. And remember, it's okay to let your emotions run free. This is beautiful. So the masculine first, repeat after me to your partner. I feel your heart and mind. It will always be in me because we are both one. And I will always be a part of you. Now the feminine will repeat after me and whisper to her partner. I feel your heart and mind. It will always be in me because we are both one. And I will always be a part of you. And ease back and bring your hands to prayer while staring into your partner's eyes. And just know that the light and the love in me honors and respects the light and the love in you. Namaste. Beautiful people. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let's just keep doing those.
This is the best pose.
I told you you got here for the best of.
Agreed.
I love you. Thank you. I will always love you.
Some sun salutations. Hey guys, anybody that wants to do 2 or 3 sun salutations just to open up all of your energy flow right here, it would be a good time to do it. We can do, it actually is a holistic flow that opens up all of your chakras. And we just did something very connected. And as we do a sun salutation today and give gratitude for this sun that shines over us without perception and perceptive, it just gives all of its love to all of us. And we're just going to have a little bit of ending here.
I really think it would be beautiful if we all got off the mat and actually stood in the grass and did this, if that's okay with y'all.
Oh, yeah, let's do some mercy.
Hang on. You look like Britney Spears with that.
And we could stay in a nice big circle. That would be beautiful.
Yeah, let's get the circle and we're going to do, it's the power of 3. It's Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It's known by every language in the universe. It stands for peace. So as
Come
we
in some.
blow, we always